the 7th of October, 1965.
6th of February, 1971.
18th of November 1995.
These three people all have one thing in common. They've all been on the cover of the oldest listings magazine in the world, the Radiotimes, 90 years old this year.
It was a big deal to be on a magazine.
Which was quite a prestigious publication even back then.
I became the sort of little mini star in a way.
Launched in September 1923, the official organ of the BBC offered the week's radio schedules for the princely sum of twopence. With the advent of television in 1936, it became the world's first TV listings magazine, and at its peak in the 50s, the Radiotimes had a weekly readership of over 8 million. Its covers have featured world wars, coronations, rock stars and rockets, double acts and Daleks, and in 1965, an unknown actress, Deborah Watling.
I had a phone call from my agent saying there's a wonderful play coming up, written by Dennis Potter. And we were doing a scene on the river. And after we shot the scene, they went, right, photos, please. And one of those photos ended up on the front of Radiotimes. The village used to stop when I walked by and said, congratulations, you're on the front of the Radiotimes. I went, yes, I know. Isn't it good?
In June 1967, a special Wimbledon cover celebrated the first colour broadcast on BBC Two. By the time 7-year-old ballroom dancer Jim Porter appeared on the front page in 71, every Radiotimes cover was in colour.
We had been part of a TV programme, and we got a phone call from my dance teacher. They're now looking for people to go up and take part in a photo shoot for the front cover of Radiotimes. We're about the right age that they were looking for, and I'm told the right level of cuteness. It was actually a luxury to have the Radiotimes. The one time we did tend to buy it was Christmas. So it was a big deal to be on a magazine that you didn't even normally get.
1989 was not a good year for the Radiotimes and its opposite number.
The Radiotimes and the TV Times are to lose their right to be the only magazines to publish full details of radio and television programmes.
From now on, any publication could print BBC, ITV, Channel 4 and any radio schedules. When young Oliver Rawkison made the cover in 1995, the Radiotimes had expanded to over 100 pages.
I was in a popular TV show called Just William. The producers rang up and said, would I like to be on the front cover of the Radiotimes? It was children in need, so I got to be on the front cover with Pudsey Bear. It was very exciting.
No, but he's going to be the next one.
Friends at school, they'd been quite jealous, I think, over the whole Just William thing, but getting on the front cover, that was quite a big deal. A little bit of gentle teasing.
I asked for it, didn't I? All polite and everything. If they won't give it back, I'm jolly well going to have to take it.
The Radiotimes was very much the publication in our house. And in fact, my grandmother every year buys my dad a subscription to the Radiotimes, and he now has a leather-bound cover that he puts them into, so it's still there.
Oliver has a long way to go to notch up as many appearances as the most featured cover stars. In third place, with 19 front pages, is David Tennant, just pipped by Sir David Attenborough with 20. And at number 1, Her Majesty the Queen with 35 covers in her 60-year reign. Some people grace the cover through fame or fortune. Others succeed by different means. The December 1988 cover featured the winner of the Blue Peter art competition, 15-year-old Alice Roberts. 2 decades on, she's Dr. Alice Roberts and a TV science presenter.
Of all the press clippings, the Radiotimes framed copy that they gave me still is up in our new house on the top of the stairs.
Being on the cover of the Radiotimes led to something quite extraordinary. My year in Doctor Who. The producer saw me and he went, right, that's my girl, that's my next companion. And that's how I got it.
To be on the magazine that was actually telling you what was coming on TV in those days, it was a big thing.